Welcome back to Me, Myself, and the World. What you don't see is that I have been carrying Matt's 100-pound camera bag for 18 days. Meanwhile, Matt, he's got the little fanny pack and this camera. That's it. And I somehow became a Sherpa without even knowing. So I'm gonna go get a Thai massage. Matt, you're paying for this one. Welcome to Me, Myself, and the World. I'm your host, Pamela Holt. I've traveled to over 90 countries and territories, and I'm here to enlighten and inspire you on the art of solo travel. Come along with me as I journey around the globe and share inspiring stories of solo travelers. Hit lots of cool adventures. Meet the locals and hear their stories. And a whole lot more. Join my solo travel revolution and discover a new lens on the world as we explore this great planet of ours together. Welcome to Me, Myself, and the World. I'm your host, Pamela Holt, and this is Vietnam. We're back again on our Vietnam backstreet tour with guide Chin Chin and solo traveler Pat. It's been an epic journey through the backstreets of Hanoi, getting first-hand experience roaming the black market, sampling our way through the epic street food scene, and most importantly, meeting the locals, Miss Tien and Mr. Quan, a veteran and survivor of 3 wars. To get to our next off-the-beaten-path destination, we're crossing Long Bien Bridge. The Long Bien Bridge was designed by Alexandre Gustave Eiffel, the designer of both the Eiffel Tower and the Statue of Liberty. Construction started in 1902, and it crosses the Red River. It spans over 1.5 miles long, making it one of the longest bridges in all of Asia. We were told the surrounding areas of Long Bien Bridge are considered one of the poorest neighborhoods in the city, with many of the families migrating from rural areas all over Vietnam. They live in boats on the river and under the bridge, along with a large homeless population.
So why do they still living here? Before they came from some provinces around to Hanoi. They came here, they came to Hanoi Center for working, for making money. At the night time, they live inside under the bridge, some corner. But so how about in the rain season and winter time? It's a difficult time for them. They saw over here it's a good location for living, but they cannot build a house on the land. Because in Vietnam, 1 year we have 10 or 11 times storm and typhoon. In rain season from August, September and October. The flooding season, the water comes up until here. The house, if we build on the land after water gone, it means everything gone too. They must build a house on the oil tank, and the house come up and up. And you see we have a lot of tree. They tie the house around the tree. In Hanoi, you stay in Hanoi a few days, you saw a lot of homeless people. They are too, but they have house, it's better.
Yes. Chin Chin explains that they derive electricity from solar power and that volunteer groups have been setting up water filters to provide clean drinking water for the city island population.
So where's the toilet? In here we have happy bush and happy tree.
We were told that these kids don't generally go to school, but especially during the Tet holiday, many guides give money to the families to help buy books for the kids. I believe it's an important part of travel to pay it forward or pay it back to the communities that you visit. And so both Pat and I gladly contributed to the Kids Learning Fund. As our tour comes to a close, Chin Chin took us to the famous original Egg Coffee Cafe, where we got to meet with the owner.
Here at the restaurant, this particular recipe for the egg coffee, the egg chocolate, the egg rock was given to him specifically by his father.
Ở đây một tuổi rồi. Yeah.
He is the one with the original special recipe from 1949.
1946.
1946! Even remember that?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Is this you? That's you?
Now in the next part, at the right side, 65 năm lễ sẽ qua 65 ngày. 65 years ago.
What?
Chin Chin tells us that he is one of actually 10 kids, number 5 to be exact.
Older than him. He got some older sister.
Okay.
Mr. Zot explains that his dad worked at the Sofitel Hotel from 1937 to 1946 before opening up his own shop. He was the first coffee shop in the old quarter of Hanoi, Vietnam. For you bucket list foodies out there, Mr. Zot is the only person in the world with the original recipe to the original egg coffee.
Oh, look at that. You know, hành trình mới is mean new journey.
Wow. So these are from the American ambassadors?
Yes, yeah. American ambassador. Yeah.
It was a real honor to meet Mr. Zot, and how wonderful for him to take the time to tell us about his father and how his legacy continues even now.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Come back soon to her news.
Welcome to Me, Myself, and the World. I'm your host, Pamela Holt, and this is Packing with Pamela. All right, my pro tip for the day is pictures, pictures, pictures. It only has to happen to you once, where you lose your baggage completely, for you to know that you never actually remember what all you packed unless you either take pictures or write every detail down. So I take pictures. I will lay out all my shoes, take a picture of that, and I even take a picture of the bags and all the totes that I carry, because when you actually have your baggage either stolen or lost, it is very difficult to remember what was in it. And some of the airlines will even request for you to make a list, and it adds up so quickly. They will also ask for receipts. I had my bags completely stolen by a Continental employee. He was selling the clothes down in Mexico, and 60 Minutes caught him, and I had hidden a business card in my suitcase, and he got nabbed off just that business card because I was technically someone who had lost my baggage. I think he ended up with 8 years in prison, so woohoo! Long story short though, I lost my college sweatshirt. Anyway, I always take pictures of everything that I pack. It's super easy, you don't have to think twice, and if things are lost or stolen, you have proof for the insurance or the airline. Entertainment. I always bring a couple things for entertainment. Today I have a book with me that I'm traveling around Southeast Asia. I have my Rubik's Cube so I can improve on my nearly 11-minute version of solving this thing when I know there are like 12-year-olds who can do it in like under a minute. And a pack of cards. This one happens to be a mini pack of cards. The greatest thing about these two items is, yes, they're fun, but they're also conversation starters. With a deck of cards, I can play cards with anyone, anywhere in the world, whether or not we speak the same language. This is a great conversation starter, especially if you're a solo traveler, to just sit down with someone, whether they're a child, someone, an adult, or even a senior, especially a senior, because a lot of them know a lot of great card games. And it's been some really wonderful moments in my life, just with a little deck of cards. All right, I'm gonna keep working on my Rubik's Cube with the sunflower solution, which you can find online. And until then, I will see you next time. You never know what you're gonna see along the route here in Vietnam. One of my favorite things to do is to find some incredibly unique things that people carry on their mopeds. This is Motorbike Mayhem. So, oh my gosh, 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's a 4. There's a 4. I'm looking for the 5 people on a moped. My favorite spa treatment here in Vietnam is to get my hair washed. It's about a 30 to 45 minute shampoo with massage and conditioner and then a blow dry for, wait for it, around $2 to $4. Maybe it might be 6 or 7 at a little higher end shop. This lady has offered to do my hair and I'm going to go in and relax. Come on in and check it out. Oh, don't forget to take your shoes off. Hello. This is the hair washing where you just relax, you lay down, a wonderful massage. In the heart of Hanoi, a ritual unfolds, hair washing. It goes far beyond beauty and becomes a history lesson in relaxation. A perfect way to end this leg of my journey before I head off, pun intended, to Bangkok. Wow, isn't this fancy? Woo! My first limo ride here in Asia. I am off to Bangkok, Thailand. See you later, Vietnam. Oh, how do I? Okay, it's electric. It's been a while since I've been to Thailand, but they have automated the public taxis so that visitors are getting a fair price. This is great for the solo traveler who's alone and doesn't need to spend extra money getting taken by the taxis. All right, get ticket. I got a queue number. According to Ministry of Transport notice, 20 baht excess fee. Okay, sounds good. Well, I don't have a third traveler. Just me, myself, and my ticket. I'm headed to the Avani Riverside Bangkok Hotel, a beautiful and convenient place to stay when visiting Bangkok. I checked in with their friendly staff and was personally escorted to my room. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at the bathtub. I've even got a little rubber ducky. Wow, I'll just be here the whole vacation. Look at this, cakes. Oh my gosh, is this marzipan? Me, the bathtub, some fruit, and some chocolate, and I am done. All right, this is where I say goodbye to you and hello to this fabulous suite. After a couple weeks of a long, adventurous travel, it's time for a little rest and relaxation and a whole lot of luxury here at the Avani Riverside in Bangkok and her sister hotel, the Anantara Riverside Bangkok Resort. The Avani Riverside Bangkok Hotel sits right on the banks of the Chao Phraya River. For breathtaking views of the Thai capital, head on up to the rooftop terrace, where you can enjoy the infinity pool, great restaurants, and a lounge area to eat, drink, and soak up the sun. Oh my gosh, look at this cake. Look at these chocolates. Little miniature macaroons, cookies, baked goods. Oh, rainbow cake. This is a super popular dessert in Hawaii. We get it for birthdays, and it's not my birthday, but just like Alice in Wonderland said, it's my unbirthday. Oh, wow, this is quite the menu. Do you have Thai tea to go? Perfection. I love Thai tea. I've had Vietnamese coffee in Vietnam, some Thai tea in Thailand. What's next? I have the whole world of tea to discover. Just a little taste of home. It totally tastes like home. Oh, it's like Danish Delight gelatin on top. Yum! Sawadee ka! I'm staying at the Avani Riverside in Bangkok, and the sister hotel, which is across the street at the Anantara Riverside Bangkok, they have a free shuttle that goes back and forth across the river every 20 minutes. What a wonderful way to get around, and what a nice added touch from the hotel and resort for all of their guests. The Chao Phraya River, known as the River of Kings, spans 231 miles from the Central Plains to the Gulf of Thailand, serving as a crucial transportation route. It's also a really fun way to get around the city. I just met the nicest people on the shuttle. The wife gave me this super cool case. It fits my new iPhone, and this leather cord. You can see how it's constructed. She said compliments of Kuwait. And they gave me a $10 dinar bill from Kuwait, and they signed it, so I'll always remember meeting them. How super cool is that? I think Kuwait just moved towards the top of my list. I'm saying top 3, so I gotta start planning my next trip to Kuwait.
So people taxi they come here for tourists. Take him go to tourist tours.
Okay. How long have you been making tattoos?
Maybe so young, 15.
15.
Yeah. Now I'm 30.
You don't look 30.
Thank you.
And what is the tattoo here?
Oh, my dad name.
Oh. What was your first tattoo?
In here. Here.
Oh. Okay. And that one. And where do you learn such great English?
I speak 5 languages.
5 languages.
Yes.
Thai, English.
Japan.
You speak Japanese?
Yeah, I speak Korean too, and French.
French, Japanese, Korean, English, and Thai. No big deal.
Yes.
And when do you have the special arrival? No.
I'm married for 7 months.
You're 7 months pregnant?
Yeah, no.
Oh, in 7 months.
Yeah, in 7 months. Because I'm married for 7 months. Now I have baby.
Ah, thank you. And congratulations.
Thank you. Good fun.
ขอบคุณค่ะ
Yeah.
An important part of travel is understanding everyone's cultures and everyone's religions. Today, I get to enjoy the temple here in Thailand and appreciate their culture and their story. Bangkok boasts over 400 temples and countless shrines, each with its own unique charm and spiritual allure. I found Wat Yanawa, which is the boat temple. It definitely looks like a boat. Built several centuries ago, this iconic temple pays homage to maritime traditions, symbolizing the journey of enlightenment in Buddhism. I would pronounce his name, but it's about six or seven names long. He is King Rama III, and he was born in 1787, died in the 1850s. This is a beautiful shrine to him. King Rama III ruled Siam, now Thailand, from 1824 to 1851. He commissioned the construction of the Chinese junk-shaped temple to commemorate the significance of Chinese commerce and influence in Siam during his reign. A fun fact about King Rama III is that he was also a talented poet, adding an interesting dimension to his legacy. She's feeding the fish dog food. These fish are huge. Meanwhile, it's reminiscent of the birds. I think they know that I tasted their cousin back in Vietnam. Oh God. If you throw a flower into the sea, you will always return. So much to see and so little time to see it. Some other things that you might want to check out are Wat Aram, Wat Po, which is the reclining Buddha, the Grand Palace, and the grand, gorgeous Royal Barge. Don't forget to try the Thai tea and, of course, a Thai massage. Till next time, I'm Pamela Holt, signing off from me, myself, and the world. Get packing. From Hanoi's hair washing, egg coffee, and backstreet tours, to Bangkok's boat temples, rivers, and resorts. That's a wrap for this episode, with special thanks to the Avani Riverside Bangkok Hotel, Khop Khun Ka. Tune in next time as we explore Bangkok's vibrant night markets, experiencing the bustling street food scene, and taking a look at the festive Lunar New Year celebrations. From me, myself, and the world, I'm Pamela Holt, saying Sawadi from Bangkok, Thailand. Mwah.